Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to do this ride. Today I'm 59, and it feels really great finally getting a start on it, because as you get older, the likelihood of being able to do it kind of fades in the background. So it feels really good to finally be doing this. My name is Ray Whitlow lll Herrera. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, born in Rome, Georgia. I'm 59 years old today. And I like riding bikes. The cycling route I'll be taking starts here, just north of Atlanta, mile marker 20 on the Silver Comet Trail. I'll take this all the way up to the Georgia-Alabama line, and I'll cross it to the Chief Ladiga Trail, which will bring me into Alabama. From Alabama, I'll make my way to Brownsville, Texas. From there, I will cross into Matamoros, Mexico. And from there, I'll make my way towards Mexico City first, because I will be visiting all capitals of continental Latin America. I'm gonna make my way up to the Yucatan, and then from Yucatan down to Guatemala and Guatemala City. And then I'll stay on the Pan American Highway for pretty much most of the ride, all the way into Panama, the Republic of Panama. I'm gonna take a break in Panama for about a month to re-equip and to get ready for the South American portion of the journey. And I'll be going from Panama to either Cartagena, Colombia, or Bogota. And to begin the South American portion, I'll travel on the Pacific coast first, visiting all countries and cities, all the way to Tierra del Fuego. And then I'll come back up through Argentina to Buenos Aires, Montevideo, and all the way up to Brazil, French Guiana, Venezuela, ending where I started in either Cartagena or Bogota. As the route sits, we've calculated the distance to be a little over 20,000 miles. There will be some, like for instance, I added the Yucatan because I thought it would be great to see the pyramids and see how the bike handles on those back roads. In assessing the route and such, the main focus has been on lack of power. It is also a 7-speed bicycle, so I've been adjusting towards riding the bike without electrical power for those moments when I really am in locations where I can't charge it. The Atacama Desert, northern Chile, and the Amazon are going to be the biggest challenges because they're really, really out there. There's really no one out there. So in the Atacama Desert, the main challenge is not going to be so much the bicycle, it's going to be water. In the Amazon jungle, it's going to be charging the bike. So I'll be doing pedal for the most part in both parts. What inspired me to participate in the challenge? Well, as a child growing up in Central America, I would see bicycle riders on the Pan American Highway, and that's always something I've wanted to do. Influences Michael Palin of Monty Python. He does a lot of travel logs and that sort of thing over the years, so I was really interested in what he did there. And Ewan McGregor, who a lot of people know from Star Wars as Ben Kenobi, he did a similar route in the opposite direction on a Harley-Davidson electric motorcycle. So that kind of got the ball rolling in my head to do it. What led me to choose Himiway for this adventure is, quite frankly, I have a friend who has two, and he's my cycling partner. And one time he introduced me to him, and I really liked him. And the idea blossomed from there. I did have another e-bike from another manufacturer, but it did not have the capacity of switching out the batteries at all. The range was pretty decent for that bike, but there's no way I could have done with that bike what I've done with this bike. My experience riding the Cobra E-bike has been very good. This bike is a lot of fun. I have 4 other bikes that are traditional, and I like them all, and they all have their pluses and minuses, but I've come to enjoy this one the very most. But I like that it's pedal assist, and that doesn't mean, you know, you go full throttle on the electric the whole time. It's just give you a little bit of help here and there. And it's comfortable, you rarely notice, and you just keep your cadence and you can ride forever. Starting this challenge on my 59th birthday feels very good. I have a grandfather who lived to the age of 107. I had one who passed away around 98, 97. And it's not over. It's not over until you say it's over, or until you feel it's over. I'm just not the kind of person who can sit down and enjoy the golden years. Un mensaje especial a los fanáticos que me están siguiendo por las redes sociales. En breve, te veo pronto.